to another Mr. Dixon's Arrested Developments. I'm Mr. Dixon, as you would imagine. I'm just trying to am I too short in here? Like cuts off my head a bit. Oh well. Doesn't matter. You can see me up here. All right, I'll move back a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. Hey, everybody. All right, let's make sure the mic is there so we can hear me. All right, so what I do, for those who don't know, those 12 people watch these videos, what I do is someone just randomly coming by, you might want to watch. What I do is I read a bunch of stories concerning the clergy, the godly people, the people who are pastors, ministers, imams, and see what they've been arrested for this week. Because they're always being arrested. I don't know if you know that. That's true. It's true. They're always being arrested. They're getting arrested for something. I don't know. It's weird. You think God would warn them, hey, don't do that. And if you're gonna do it, cops right around the corner, get out of here. But they still do it. I don't know. Gin and tonic. All right. Let's begin. First story. This is from ABC Action News, WFTS Tampa Bay, Florida. Hernando County, Florida. A Hernando County youth pastor is in trouble for giving alcohol to minors. Again, youth pastor, not intentional. I don't know why everything just keeps coming at the youth pastors, but that's just the way it is. This is the uptake time youth pastors. How many of these? What is this? The fifth one? I don't remember whatever number this is. It's always had a youth pastor at least one time since I started doing this. Anyway, the church's website says that Jared Thomas has been a youth pastor here at the First Baptist Church in Ridge Manor since 2012. Though police reports say back on September 5th, he wasn't acting very pastor-like. Well, that's an opinion. That's an opinion. What do they put in their opinion? Who says it? Maybe it wasn't. Hey, from what I can see, it's when we read this, it's actually very, very pastor-like. Anyway, the police report shows that after a high school volleyball match on September 5th, Thomas took his daughters to hang out with friends, as you'll do. And that's fine. The report says Thomas stayed at the home and gave the girls alcohol and became very drunk himself. It goes on to say that he touched a girl inappropriately and was making obscene comments to that girl, then began chasing her. What the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, youth pastor Pepe Le Pew. Oh, you are so beautiful. I believe in Jesus, don't you? Jesus thinks we should kiss. Yes. It also says he broke a window in the home after the girl locked him out, as girls will do when you try and assault them. She was scared, said Jason Sager. Sager says the girl was a player on the youth basketball team that Thomas coaches. Sager and his wife mentored the girl and says she texted him that night. He said she was frightened, as he should be. There was an adult giving chase to her in a vehicle. So the motherfucker was in a car when he's going, how'd they get out of the house? So she's like, hey, here's some alcohol. Go. Maybe some gin and tonic. Here's some gin and tonic, kids. Enjoy this. Yummy for the tummy. And the kids go, and he goes, I'm drunk too. He goes, oh my God. God help. And God does nothing because that's how that works. And so she gets out of the house, running out, and the pastor's like, gets into the car, like, come here, baby. That's what I'm getting from this. Anyway, and she got away. It's good for her, thank God. Or so to speak. It's a matter of speaking. Relax, everybody. I can say thanks, Zeus. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Anyway, deputies arrested Thomas Sunday night. Sega has now stepped in to coach in the youth basketball team. I'm a Christian myself, and I do believe the judgment's up to God. But I do believe that Mr. Thomas needs to do a little soul searching. We reached out to the church and to Jared Thomas trying to get a statement, but these charges, but did not get a response. So it's good. He's like, oh. And of course, the pastor was like, oh, yeah, I don't chase after kids. Look at that. That pastor, he's God, that's the God to judge. Well, actually, if you wait for God, you're fucked. So don't wait for God to judge. The jury will judge. Thank you very much, sir. You wait for that God shit, you're in big fucking trouble, let me tell you. All right. Next story. This is from WTOL. Toledo pastor arrested charged with sex trafficking. So this is in Ohio. Toledo, Ohio. WTOL. Another Toledo pastor is now in jail and facing federal sex trafficking charge. Kenneth Butler, 37, is being held in the Lucas County Jail on one count. Lucas County on one count. There should be one count. There's one county here. one count of sex trafficking of a minor. Butler is the pastor of Kingdom Encounter Family Worship Center. I'll bet they have some serious encounters on Sikora Road. Butler calls himself a prophet according to this Facebook page, as you want to do. I'm a prophet. I profit a bit. All right, you saw that coming, didn't you? Officials say this case is related to the cases of Cardinal Jenkins and Anthony Haynes, two other Toledo pastors who were charged with similar crimes. So it's an epidemic in Ohio. According to court documents, Butler allegedly met the teen at Anthony Haynes' church and paid to have sex with a minor several times. Gee whiz. The victim told the FBI she would have sex with Butler inside his car, and that once it happened in an alley off the Anthony Wayne Trail. So both a child molester and a classy pedo. According to court documents, Butler paid the teen for sex on most occasions. Sometimes he's like, yeah, I owe you for this child I'm having sex with in the car. That I'm paying for. How does that conversation come up? Hey, I'm a prophet, and I have these prophet-like abilities, but I also have cash. And I was wondering if I know you're enraged and all, but maybe you and me. How do these people approach? I don't know. It's like I don't think people have conversations like how do you even start this conversation like hi, I'm an adult and you're visibly a child. I know you're a child. I'm under the impression you're an adult. And then not only that, I don't know that you're a prostitute, but I'm going to assume you are because I'm just going to ask. I'm going to say I'm going to give you money for sex. How do you approach? How does this come up in conversation? I don't know how you do it. All right. According to our document, how do you first of all, unless it's like really tight shorts, sometimes you can tell when someone's dressed like a prostitute. All right, this woman's definitely a prostitute. But this is like a normal child. So how do you hey, I want to have sex with you. But I know I'm kind of an older dude, so you're not going to want to fuck me. But you know what? I'll give you some cash. How does that sound? How does that... The teenage victim told the FBI she used the money to buy food for her siblings. Oh, sweet. So, not that it was okay before. Poor girl's trying to feed her... What are her parents? All right. Children should be being responsible trying to feed their siblings. Not the parents. I don't know where the fuck they were. Ugh. Hope they didn't bring him to the prophet. The prophet. Oh, leave your child with me. Hey, I'm in tune with God. Bring your child to me. I talk to God personally. You don't. No. You got no connections with God. I do. I'm the big man around here. I'm the one who connects to God. Bring your children to me. And finally, ABC 13C News.com. This is from ABC 13C News, CNewsNow.com. Former youth pastor to serve 10 years for sex crime. Virginia Beach, Virginia. Jeff Bondi, a former youth minister, aren't they all, would have been nice if they'd never been youth pastors. You think God was like, hey, don't hire that guy as a youth pastor. Don't have him in the church. It's like, for some reason, God doesn't say anything. It's just weird. Jesus, I guess he's on vacation. Maybe he's drunk. Maybe Jesus, he's just having this gin and tonic. In heaven, like, oh, look at all these pedos they're hiring in the church. Not my fucking problem. I'm Jesus. I guess. I don't know. Tell me I'm wrong. Prove that I'm wrong. Prove that Jesus isn't getting drunk every Sunday. Prove he's not getting drunk all the time. Prove that Jesus isn't a pedo. Go ahead. Prove it. Go ahead. Is that what you say? They say like, hey, how do you know this guy? How do you know he's not a pedophile? Huh? How do you know? How do you know? Give me that shit. Hey, back to the story. Jeff Bundy, a former youth minister, has been sentenced to 10 years in prison after he was found guilty of sexual assault, as you're wont to do in these days. Bundy was arrested in January for assaulting an 18-year-old woman back in 2001 while she was babysitting his kids at his house, which is absolutely a porno I've seen quite a few times. But I didn't think anyone asked, who actually sleep with your babysitter? I thought this was a scenario in a porno, right? Because I don't know. This is what people do. Apparently, they offer children money for sex. So that's like, I just come right out and say it, which is wild to me. Let me make sure the mic is there. And then they they hit on their babysitter. Like literally, your kids are in the house. Presumably your wife is around there. I mean, obviously you should be hitting on the babysitter regardless. But let's say you're just a creep and you're gonna hit on. You don't think you can get? You're in your house. You don't think but what's stopping the babysitter going like, you don't know what your husband just propositioned me? Your kids may have, who? You have to be out of your freak. Who does this? People are like nuts. Yeah, Yes, I think porno, like, but it's a porno. In pornography, everything is possible. It's just like people bring over pizza and you're fucking them. We know this. That's not real. That's supposed to actually have sex with the babysitter, for Christ's sake. Again, use the phrase. I'll say Zeus next time. All right. Well, this year, a grand jury indicted Bundy with one count of felony object penetration. Jesus, object penetration. Oh boy, I don't want to know. He was found guilty of the crime in June. On Tuesday, a judge sentenced Bundy to 35 years in prison with 25 years suspended. How do you do that? Wait, so I'm sentenced to 25 years. Sorry, I'm sentenced to 35 years in prison, but I get 25 of the years suspended. So why bother? Why bother saying I get 35 years? If you're going to suspend 25 years of it, what was that about? He also registered as a sex offender and undergoes sex offender counseling. He is also forbidden from doing any more youth counseling. Well, one would hope so. Who became a babysitter? I don't know. That's weird. Then again, didn't Arnold Schwarzenegger sleep with his nanny, had a kid with her, and with his wife didn't even know about, completely oblivious to it, which is weird. But I mean, obviously, why the nanny not tell me? Because she's like, oh, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I want some of this. And but the wife didn't. Obviously, she didn't know. She divorced him as soon as she found out. He had another kid. His kids are mad at him about. Understandably, this is not suggesting they're wrong with this. I'm like, yeah, of course I'm Dad, why are you fucking this woman? It's not mom, and you're having kids with her, and like that. So I can see the problems there. Maybe also Robin Williams. Robin Williams also had some. Was it a nanny or babysitter or something else? I don't know. Just seems weird. Just guys. Don't get married. If that's what you want to do, fuck around here. It's great. Hey, everybody likes the puss. Everybody likes the pussy. It's fine. You want to go and get this? Don't get married then. Then you're going to get married, and then you're become a celebrity. You're like, you're going to have all this pussy thrown at you. Like, all right, don't be like that freak. Whatever the Weinstein. Don't be like that. But obviously, some people are attractive, and we're going to hit on them, and they're successful, and they have lots of money. Of course, they're going to have all these women just sliding up around them. But that's not even that story. This is just guys like, I'm not even famous. What are you doing? All right, anyway. But I'm with God, so I guess that's good enough. Like, hey, I'm in with the big man up in the sky. Hey, you, come on. I'm going to get you into the heaven if you give me that somebody loving. Ooh. I guess I don't know how it works. I have no game. Anyway. That is Mr. Dixon's Arrested Developments for this week, and I'll see you next time. This is where the point where I turn off the thing. Don't mind me.